Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
Welcome to your Browns recap, where Cleveland continues its dominant run through the 2031 regular season. After a commanding 42-14 road win over the 49ers, the Browns remain undefeated and firmly in control of the AFC North. The Browns put on a show in San Francisco, lighting up the scoreboard with a balanced attack. Shedeur Sanders threw for 284 yards and 2 touchdowns, orchestrating a precise passing game. Cleveland's receivers shined, with Ricky Pearsall hauling in 2 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown, and Manny Aralanes adding 4 catches and a score of his own. Defensively, the Browns kept pressure on Brock Purdy, limiting the 49ers to just 14 points and forcing a key turnover. This comprehensive performance keeps the Browns undefeated at 10-0, a historic start as they push deeper into the season. Weekly Honors Note: the Browns are tied into the Game of the Week spotlight. What a dominant performance against the 49ers. How does it feel to get this win?
Hey Angie, it feels amazing to come together as a team and execute our game plan. We've been working hard, and it shows.
Eric Mabry had a standout game. How important was his performance for the team's momentum?
Yeah, Angie, Eric really stepped up today. His catches kept the drives alive and boosted our confidence throughout the game.
I'm Jenny Alvarez and this is your Week 11 Browns Live MVP race. At number 5, Jackson Dart of the Giants is holding steady with 2,949 yards and 21 touchdowns. At 4, Pat Gray of the Colts is back on the board with 2,740 yards and 23 touchdowns. Number 3, Shedeur Sanders of the Browns, slips down 1 spot with 2,948 yards and 28 touchdowns. At 2, Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs is down 1 spot with 3,355 yards and 27 touchdowns. And back on the board at number 1, Marquise Burley of the Falcons posts 2,781 yards, 29 touchdowns, 3 picks, 252.8 a game. That's your Browns Live MVP rundown. Jenny Alvarez, signing off. Blowout score or not, this 42-14 win still felt more like the 49ers imploding than the Browns dominating, with Cleveland living off short fields in a pick-6 instead of sustained control.
No way. This was the cleanest tone setter yet, with Shedeur Sanders carving up San Francisco at 24 of 34 for 284 and 2 scores, while Darrell Swain slams the door with that house call int.
If this is clean, explain Travis Hunter disappearing to 1 catch for 9 yards and the offense again leaning on Eric Mabry's 11 grabs just to stay on schedule.
Hunter's quiet day just proves defenses can't cover everyone when Shedeur is this efficient and Mabry is torching them for 126 and a TD. Because the Browns dictate who eats now, not the opponent. Wow, what a game. The Browns took down the 49ers 49-14. Coach, what did you see out there?
Dominance. Angela, Shedeur Sanders lit up the field again, proving he's the real deal.
Absolutely, but Travis Hunter struggled this week. What's going on with him?
Just needs to find his rhythm. He can't be cold when the spotlight's on.
In injury news, Antonio Johnson and Devin Flynn are both expected to miss the next week with short-term injuries. On the roster front, the Browns made a few moves, releasing Colton Stalker and Sebastian O'Neill while adding Damian Wilson to the mix. These moves reflect Cleveland's ongoing roster adjustments as they sharpen their title defense. Cleveland sits atop the AFC North with a perfect 10-0 record, well ahead of the Bengals at 6-5. The Steelers and Ravens trail far behind, making the Browns the clear favorites to clinch the division and maintain their top seed heading into the playoffs. Keep your eyes on Shedeur Sanders, who delivered a masterful passing performance with 2 touchdowns and nearly 300 yards through the air. Ricky Pearsall's explosive 66-yard touchdown catch electrified the offense, while Manny Aralanes also found the end zone. Defensively, Darrell Swain was a game-wrecker with a pick-6 that swung momentum decisively in Cleveland's favor. Next week the Browns face a tough Monday night showdown in Green Bay against an 8-2 Packers squad. Cleveland will need to answer the challenge of Jordan Love's passing attack and Jard Mobley's ground game. Meanwhile, the health of Antonio Johnson will be a key factor on defense as the Browns look to extend their undefeated streak on the road. Another thing to watch next week is whether Travis Hunter bounces back after a quieter outing. Looking ahead, the Browns get Green Bay Packers next. Green Bay Packers comes in ranked 4 in the current power picture with a 8-2-0 record. The scouting board shows them at 5 in total offense, 6 in total defense, pass offense 8, rush offense 7, pass defense 10, rush defense 3. On the rating side they check in at 87 overall. What to watch for? Jordan Love at quarterback with 2,681 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, and 3 picks. Jard Mobley on the ground with 838 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns. Romeo Doubs on the perimeter with 0 catches, 899 yards, and 12 scores. That is the assignment heading into kickoff, and those are the names Cleveland has to answer. That's your Browns update, coming off a big win, eyes on Antonio Johnson's status, and gearing up for a huge Monday night clash in Green Bay. Stay tuned for more as Cleveland marches toward another title run. Keep an eye on the roster note too. Colton Stalker was released. See you next week for a huge showdown with Browns.